So you want abs that actually show through a shirt. Most people attack this with hundreds of fast crunches. Then they add leg raises, bicycle kicks, and a 2-minute plank. It feels brutal, but brutal does not always mean useful. Your abs do not count how many exercises you know. They respond to tension, control, and getting stronger over time. If I had to start again at home, I would use only 3 exercises. No equipment. And the second one is where almost everyone turns an AB exercise into a leg exercise, so watch the form. These 3 movements are not random. One shortens the abs from the top, one curls the pelvis from the bottom, one trains the side of the trunk. Together, they cover the jobs most home routines miss. First, understand what you are training. The 6-pack muscle down the front is the rectus abdominis. It pulls your ribs and pelvis toward each other. The muscles on the sides are your obliques. They help you bend, rotate, and stop your body from collapsing sideways. Underneath them is a deeper layer that helps brace your trunk. Think of the front muscle like a sheet connecting your ribs to your pelvis. When those 2 ends move closer, the sheet shortens. That is why a good crunch is not about how high your head travels, it is about the ribs curling toward the pelvis. Your neck is only coming along for the ride. One important truth, your upper and lower abs are not 2 separate muscles. The rectus abdominis is one long muscle. Different movements can change where you feel the work, but you cannot switch half of it off. And one more truth, training your abs builds them. It does not magically burn only the fat covering them. Strong abs and visible abs are related, but they are not the same goal. Here is a quick mirror test. Stand sideways and relax. Now exhale, bring your ribs down and lightly tighten your stomach without sucking it in. If your ribs and pelvis stack instead of flaring apart, your waist already looks more controlled. That is bracing. It will show up in every exercise today. For every rep today, move slowly enough that you could pause at any point. 1 down and up is 1 rep. Finish all your reps, rest, and that is 1 set. Use a 2-second lowering phase. You do not need to count perfectly, but the way down should never look like a fall. Rest about 60 to 90 seconds between sets. If the next set is much worse because you only rested 20 seconds, you are testing your lungs, not building better abs. Exercise 1, long lever crunches. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat. Reach your arms straight behind your head. This longer lever makes a basic crunch harder without adding weight. Before you move, pull your ribs down. Imagine trying to shorten the distance between your chest and your belt. Lift your shoulder blades, pause for 1 second, then lower, slowly. Your lower back does not need to rise. This is a curl, not a sit-up. If you sit all the way up, your hip flexors start taking over. Keep a small space between your chin and chest like you are holding an orange there. Look toward the ceiling instead of staring at your knees. That keeps the movement coming from the trunk instead of the neck. And this is the part everyone gets wrong. They throw their arms forward to create momentum. The arms move first, the head gets yanked, and the abs get the easiest part of the rep. Keep your arms beside your ears. If that is too hard, reach them toward the ceiling. When that becomes easy, move them behind your head again. There are 3 levels. Level 1, arms reaching forward. Level 2, arms pointing up. Level 3, arms behind your head. Pick the version that lets you do at least 8 clean reps without throwing the arms or lifting the feet. Do 3 sets of 8 to 15 slow reps. When 15 clean reps feel easy, pause longer at the top or hold a book behind your head. Do not race to the book. First, make the longest arm position clean. A harder variation only counts when it still looks like the same exercise. Exercise 2, reverse crunches. Lie on your back. Bend your knees to about 90 degrees and lift your feet. Keep your arms on the floor beside you. Now do not just pull your knees toward your chest, curl your pelvis. Think about bringing your belt buckle toward your ribs. Your tailbone should leave the floor by a small amount. Lower until your hips touch down, but keep control. The movement is short, that is fine. A small pelvic curl trains the abs better than a giant swing. At the top, your knees may move a few inches toward your face, but the real checkpoint is your tailbone. If the tailbone never leaves the floor, you probably moved only at the hips. And this is the part everyone gets wrong. They swing their legs backward and forward. The knees travel a long distance, but the pelvis barely moves. That turns the exercise into a hip flexor pendulum. Freeze the angle at your knees. Exhale as the pelvis curls. If your lower back arches when you lower, stop the rep earlier. Your range ends when your abs can no longer keep the pelvis controlled. Imagine your pelvis is a bowl of water. At the bottom, do not tip the water toward your feet by arching your back. At the top, tilt the bowl toward your chest. That small idea fixes the exercise faster than telling yourself to lift your legs higher. Do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. To make it harder, straighten your legs slightly. Do not add speed. A longer lever is progression. Momentum is not. If you feel this mostly in the front of your hips, bend the knees more and shorten the lowering range. Earn the longer lever later. There is no prize for choosing the hardest version and missing the muscle. Exercise 3, side plank hip lifts. Lie on your side with your elbow directly under your shoulder. Bend your bottom knee if you are new. Straighten both legs when you are ready. Lift your hips until your head, ribs, hips, and ankles form one line. Lower the hips under control, then drive them back up. Think about pulling the bottom side of your waist away from the floor. This trains the obliques while teaching your torso not to fold sideways. That matters because your core is not only there to curl you forward, it also keeps you stable when you run, carry a backpack, or do push-ups. And this is the part everyone gets wrong. The shoulder collapses and the body rolls backward. Now, the position looks easier because it is easier. Push the floor away with your forearm. Keep your top hip stacked directly over the bottom hip. If your shoulder hurts, use the bent knee version and shorten the set. Your chest should face the wall in front of you. If it starts facing the ceiling, you rolled backward. If it starts facing the floor, you rolled forward. Stack the shoulders and stack the hips. Do 3 sets of 8 to 12 lifts on each side. When 12 are easy, pause for 2 seconds at the top of every rep. Now the bonus, because 3 perfect exercises will still stop working if they never get harder. Every week, improve one thing. Add 1 rep, add 1 second to the pause, slow the lowering, or move to the harder variation, write the number down. If last Monday you did 10 clean reverse crunches and today you did 11, that is progress. If you forget every workout, you are guessing. Train this routine 2 or 3 times per week, not every day. Your abs are muscles. Give them a reason to adapt, then give them time to recover. A simple schedule is Monday and Thursday. If you also train your full body, put the ab routine at the end so a tired core does not make the rest of your workout sloppy. Quality matters more than turning this into a daily punishment. And remember, building your abs is only half of making them visible. No exercise can choose where your body loses fat. Sleep, food, daily movement, and patience still matter. Do not starve yourself for a 2-week promise on a thumbnail. Especially if you are still growing, do not crash diet just to see lines sooner. Build the habit first. Eat normal meals, get enough protein, move every day, and let progress take time. A stronger body is the goal. The 6-pack is one possible result, not an emergency. Here is the routine. Long lever crunches, 3 sets of 8 to 15. Reverse crunches, 3 sets of 10 to 15. Side plank hip lifts, 3 sets of 8 to 12 on each side. Do it Monday and Thursday, beat 1 number next week. If your form stays clean, those 3 movements are enough. You do not need a 20 exercise playlist. You need 3 exercises you can repeat, measure, and improve. Screenshot this. Now go train it right.